to the Sunday Telegraph. And Angela Rayner is now one of Britain's most powerful women. Good thing she's such a mature and balanced statesperson.
Yes, this is Angela Rayner. She's the woman who basically was a bit fraudulent with her... Was she fraudulent? Accused of being fraudulent.
We don't get any legal because I'd say no.
Possibly.
I think she definitely lived in the correct house that she said. That's my opinion.
Yeah, she lived in one of those two houses. She's going to be the new deputy prime minister, which is, I would think, the more important job is the chancellor of the exchequer.
Chancellor is more important, yeah. But some people are claiming for some reason now that Rayner's more important, even though everyone knows Chancellor's the second most important.
Because of the way the Labour Party.
I did not read this, and I'll tell you why I didn't read it. Because anytime they say, she's one of those powerful women, she's the second in control, she's one of those, whatever it is, she's the new British Kamala Harris.
Love that American confidence. I did not read this, but I'm going to go on live TV anyway and talk about it. Why not? Well, look, Paul, I mean, what do you think? I mean, there's all this stuff about, we can't be mean to Angela Rayner because that's classist. Well, I'm from the north. I went to a comprehensive school. My family come from a humble background. I say Angela Rayner is pretty awful on her own merits a lot of the time. It's nothing to do with class, nothing to do with being anti-northern. That's one point. Second point I'd like to make quickly is everyone's saying, this is a great cabinet because they've been on social housing and they've left school at 16 and all this. I don't see necessarily a link between that and being great rulers of the country. I think we were better off when it was 10 blokes who'd never eaten a meal without shot still in it, who'd only eaten grouse their whole lives. What was wrong with that system? That's just my view. What do you think?
Well, it's an interesting point, and I think there bears a lot of merit in that, but for this reason. We focus now, in 2024, much on where people have come from, what the colour of their skin is, what their sexuality is, what they get up to at the weekend. And that seems to be the big part of any story. What I'm much more interested about is what people are going to do with this power. I don't care where they've come from. The idea that it makes a better cabinet because they've been in social housing. I grew up for the first 8 years of my life on a council estate. I'm telling you, if the cabinet had been made up of people on that street, we'd be in a really bad position right now. 100%. You know, in the same way as it would be if it was taken from any demographic. It's about meritocracy and the best people getting the right jobs. Now, you're not going to always get that in politics because votes are very much based on emotion. I want to see Angela Rayner take this power and do something very good with it, because whoever's in government, as long as if they do well, then we do well as a country. But I fear with Angela Rayner that she's like that fearsome school mum at the school gates who's very much interested in her own voice.
You know what? You're so wrong. You are really wrong. And you're wrong too. The fact is Angela Rayner is going to do what's best for that side that we're at war. That side, the team world side. She believes in social housing. She believes in the NHS. She believes in all that.
Everyone does.
No, everyone does.
Except Rees-Mogg.
I know, and I don't either. And I've been living here 24 years. Or 24 years.
Give some balance. She doesn't know the difference between abstract and abject. So there is that. Yeah,
I'm sorry. Maybe you in your comprehensive school you learned about that, but at the end of the day, she's on their team. If you're on their team, you're going to be happy with her. If you're not on their team,
if you're not on their team,
that is true.